What is people's on Facebook? How the fuck are you crazy cobras doing this fine evening? What's up, peoples? Yeah, what's up? Oh, it's good that your notifications are working, people. Most excellent. Well, last time I popped on Facebook Live. Last time I popped onto Facebook Live, people weren't getting notified, which is kind of Indeed. Happy Friday. Hope y'all are doing good. So I'm glad everyone's notifications are turned on. Ooh-wee. So when I made my video on YouTube called Men Are Being Replaced, that was a blanket statement, Facebook. A blanket statement. There were some women who felt uncomfortable with the idea of men creating these sex bots that are shaped like females. The same men that made those female versions made a male version for the ladies. And, well, I don't know. Personally, I think it's just kind of messed up, because a lot of women were uncomfortable with the idea and they made every excuse they can. And I pretty much said the reason why you can't replace a woman in your life is because I don't give a shit how realistic the sex bot gets. You can't replace a real woman. And some women felt like that it was unfair body standards and, that sort of thing. But the technology being put into these, male sex bots, being able to keep going without stopping, and you want to talk about unrealistic body standards, and this just means that men and women are at an equal play when it comes to technology. And of course, when I talked about this, people got it twisted. They're just like, well, if you did this, and this, you'd have an easier time with that. Okay, I wasn't referring to myself in the dating scene. This was a general perspective of what I've noticed. And one specific point I made in that video, which is very true, is I don't care how lifelike these stupid robots get. There's always going to be that gray area in between where, yeah. That's what's up, Jojo. Hell yeah. Now, if the dating scene needs to work, if it's needing to work, then women and men need to have a mutual respect for each other. Otherwise, the dating scene is never going to work. I'm just saying, Facebook, if the dating scene, yeah. That's what I've been hearing, Greg. That's good. That's good. I don't know why Facebook wasn't notifying people when I was going live, but that's all right. At least now it's working. Yeah. You know what gender equality looks like? You're looking at it, bud. I seen an article someone posted on Facebook of male sex bots being made for females, and all of a sudden I laughed. I was like, ha, these same bitchy women who sit there and complain because men make female versions of the same thing, they can shove it because they get their turn now. Gender equality, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hmm. Gender equality. Yeah. Now, that's just the thing of it, you know what I'm saying? Is you can't replace the things that a woman does, and you can't replace the things that a man do. You can come real close to it, really fucking close to it, but not close enough, you know. When your girlfriend makes you a sandwich, it's not because she's your slave. She does it because she's showing you her little way of caring. Men do this kind of thing too. It's just like when men buy roses for their girlfriend on Valentine's Day. And that's exactly the point I was making. You know. It's going pretty good, Richie Ralt. Yeah. Oh, that's the thing of it, is some of these bitchy women who bitch about shit like that, maybe if they got laid once in a while, they wouldn't be so bitchy. Oh, geez. You can call me a sexist asshole for saying it, but it's the truth. And because some of these bitchy women, these feminazis that make feminists look bad, these feminazis that make feminists look bad, and then they sit there with their victimizing bullshit, all men are just pigs rhetoric. That kind of, it's not good. It's toxic. Victimizing yourself as a woman and then blaming men for all your problems, that's not good for your self-esteem. As a woman, that's not good for your self-esteem. You know. Oh, yeah. Catching up on the chat here. Yeah. But here's the thing of it. For the money you could spend on a sex robot, you could very easily buy a car or a house or groceries. You know what I'm saying? So really, Facebook, there are things out there that you'd be better off spending the money on, you know. Think of how much alcohol you could buy at a bar for the money you spend on a goddamn sex robot, the money you could buy drinks with at your local bar. You know what I'm saying? Which, yes, okay, maybe online dating makes things a little bit more easier as far as you don't have to go out in person and meet them right away. But there's a catch to online dating. It's pretty much a crapshoot. You know what I'm saying, Facebook? Online dating is a crapshoot because this person could sit there and say, "Oh, this is what I look like," and you're sitting there drooling over their pics, like. But then you meet up with them in person, and it's like, "You lied, you lied. Those pics were 4 years old. You lied." Do you think robots will change the dating scene? Yes and no. It can and it can't. You know, I might have been a little too harsh on my YouTube video when I said that at this point, women are just going to use men for making babies. If they want dick, then they'll get a sex toy instead. That's what it feels like. Because men get tired and eventually they want to break and relax, cuddle, whatever. So you get these robots that just keep going like an Energizer bunny and never stop. I mean, the very harsh but fair point I made is women who complain about sex dolls setting unrealistic body standards for women. Hold on a second. You can change the way you look if you want to. You can't really change your stamina to just keep going nonstop. So if you want to talk about unrealistic body standards, yeah. Exactly. Callum Neal says, "I think sex bots could show us what relationships would be like if it wasn't an issue for anyone, since everyone could just go bump it with their robot." Exactly. Yeah. Ugh. I mean, there are some pros and cons to it, but you're better off waiting till you're old enough to date. You're better off, going to the bar and buying a couple drinks and talking with people. Which, okay, socializing in the real world is a bit more scary. You're going to face rejection, but that's a part of life. Like, yikes. Socializing with real humans is a lot scarier than getting some stupid robot or going and doing online dating. So you might have some risk with it, but and really it just comes down to one thing. You got to be more, I'm saying, Facebook, you got to be more keep your wits about you. Don't let people freaking deceive you into certain things, Yeah. Oh, but you don't know what it's like. They hand you a rose and nice words. Oh, that's nice. So then don't let them deceive you into a false sense of hope. But don't be so, what I'm saying, Facebook. You can't be so uptight and defensive that everything they do to be nice to you comes off as an attempt, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, uh, you're better off avoiding those disgusting robots and getting yourself somebody that's real. Because they're going to have their limitations, and eventually the novelty of it will wear off. Well, maybe people will find that all they need is some friends and a well, according to Emily Frederick, real is a rare commodity. Yes, it is. And these last couple of months, I've seen on social media men and women just complaining about each other constantly. You get these men and women who are constantly writing these articles of why you don't need to date, blah, 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 blah. And truth be told, no, you don't need to date. Dating is not a requirement in life. Yeah. Dating is not a requirement in life. It is merely a perk, like having a cell phone. You know, and if you can find somebody in life that loves and respects you no matter what, awesome. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't, no big deal. You know, take your time and figure out things for yourself, and don't just let, you know, don't be in a rush to find companionship, YouTube and Facebook. I'm being for real, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're in a rush to find it, yeah, you'll find it, but you may not be happy with your choice. Respect is something that's more important than anything dating related. You know what I'm saying? Most true indeed. Relationships are about compromise. That is very true. I would have to disagree with you on that, Emily, but a friendly disagreement at that. Emily Frederick writes, I think love is a necessity in life. I mean, be able to do it on your own, but I think love is necessary and precious, not to be sappy, LOL. Love is not an emotion, love is a commitment. And the reason why I say love is a commitment, because what else would help you, okay? When one of your relatives has a drug and alcohol addiction, your commitment to seeing them get better is the only thing that pushes them to recovery. When your kid is being a disrespectful little shit and you just want to wring their neck dry, but your commitment to raising them right prevents you from throwing them through a goddamn brick window. Yeah. Josh, my friend asked for a signed cup of Papa John's garlic butter with the wand. It didn't come in. Can I pay you for one? No, because I'm pretty sure I send a signed copy, or like I'll sign a piece of paper or a sticker. That should be good enough. I'm not gonna sign a Papa John's garlic butter cup. That just seems kind of stupid. No offense. No. Love is not important. You should be more concerned about yourself as far as getting your career established before you think about anything like that. Because when you have a good career behind your back and you have a stable living situation, everything else just falls into place. Watch. Hmm. Hmm. See, the first thing you need to realize is companionship is not necessary. It's not. And if you think companionship is necessary, then it just shows you're unhappy with yourself as a person. Because you know what's more important than companionship? Making sure you got food in your belly, making sure you got a roof over your head. Facebook. It's a fetish thing. It's not stupid to me. Oh, that's cool, bud. I gave you a signed piece of paper with it. That should be good enough. Jason Wayne writes, "Oh no, it didn't. Oh no, it don't. People outgrow each other and then bye-bye half your shit, Cobes. Establish first, then marry, not vice versa." That's exactly what I was saying. Indeed. Angie writes, "You have to love in a relationship, but there are other things included, most definitely." That right there is what helps establish a strong foundation to any relationship that's considered romantic, you know. Yeah. Hmm. Emily Frederick writes, "Hey, I've been single for a very long time, not complaining, but this life, our economy really requires a partner. Maybe I'm speaking personally. I don't find shame in needing a healthy relationship, I guess." No, and there's no shame in wanting some companionship, but people need to realize it's not the most important thing in the world. A lot of that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of that, comes from our society brainwashing people into thinking that, love is the most important thing on the planet. No, it's not. No, it's not. Food and water is. Because you can survive off of food and water and substance. You can't survive off of love alone. You can't take love, cut it up onto a plate, and eat it and survive off of that. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Yeah, indeed. Hmm. But I'm telling you, you establish a good career and you get everything else in your life settled, situated, and fixed. Love will find a way. Just give it time. As the song Round and Round by Rat. Round and round, what comes around goes around. I'll tell you why. Oh, I like tofu. It's all right, but I'm not like super crazy about it. I'm not a vegan by any means. Nope, I eat meat. I eat junk food. Yeah. Oh, yes, it's a quote from the song by Rat called Round and Round. Well, love will find a way, just give it time. Yeah. I suppose we could do a cover sometime, yes. That's a bit of a stretch, Emily, but okay. Emily Frederick writes, I get what you're saying, don't disagree. Okay, so let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. The human race needs love and compassion, otherwise we'd be savages and nobody would have food or water, so really love isn't necessary. If we take out to a general idea, yeah, one way to look at it. But that's an in-depth conversation, LOL, just chilling out here. Hell yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. This is human analogy 101, so it's good to debunk and, you know, break it down step by step and figure out, hey, you know. But, yeah, I guess to a degree. I mean, some compassion is needed, but well, hell yeah, Bruce Vane or Van. Good fortune for your gig tonight. You're playing a rock show, huh? That's what's up. Hell yeah, man. Rock and roll. Yeah. But this is all I'm getting at YouTube and Facebook is when I see video after video of men and women complaining about each other. To me, it just says there's an unnecessary, you know, that no one seems to realize that, okay, if men and women don't respect each other, then the dating scene's not going to work. Plain and simple. Yep. Anyways, Facebook, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you peoples later.